Y'all see this, right? So y'all know what we're gonna be talking about today. Let's get it.
Another level, bitch. None of who you going get. Ain't nobody cold as this. Do the rap and a track. Triple double, no assist.
What's up with you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So this video is kind of fun. So I wanted to kind of talk about how I keep my confidence boosted. You know, there are some people out there that struggle with keeping their confidence boosted all the time. You know, in life there's an ebb and flow. Sometimes you feel really, really high and sometimes you feel really, really low. And if you're not one of those people who experience any lows, good for you. You're already on the right track and you have something figured out that we all don't. So for me, I know that keeping my confidence boosted is work. Working on myself is work. Like, nobody just comes out just without any kind of work, whether it is mirror work, whether it is self-talk, whether it's reading, whether it is talking to a therapist. We all have something that we can work on. So I wanted to kind of talk about how I keep my confidence boosted and keep my confidence at a level 10, even when I'm not in the best mood or I just don't feel like doing it. Like, these are things that I do that I know work and that have made a total difference in how I see myself. So with life, of course, you know, we go through breakups, we go through friendships ending, we go through jobs ending, we go through things that hit us, you know, that hurt, or that maybe make us question ourselves or our self-worth, or make us feel like, well damn, like, why is that happening to me? So doing work on yourself is a constant thing. We're constantly learning, we're constantly thinking, we're constantly evolving, hopefully. If you feel like you don't have anything to work on, I really don't know what to say, because I feel like everybody, for me, this is me personally, I feel like everybody has something that they can work on. Being kinder, whether it is being more secure, it is knowing your self-worth, you know, like, just there's stuff that everybody can work on. So I wanted to kind of go through what I do to keep my confidence boosted, and keep it up, keep the vibrations up, because when the vibrations are up, we attract amazing things. One, I do mirror work and I do affirmations. So if you're not familiar with mirror work or affirmations, they are things that you speak to yourself. Now, with mirror work, you would stand in a mirror and you would look at yourself in your eyes and talk good to yourself. Be like, you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Your body is dynamic. You are a boss. You are that bitch. Like, you talk to yourself. You hype yourself up. And I know that sometimes it may be a little difficult to do, because sometimes you just don't feel it. Like, you just look at yourself and you're like, that's not true. Like, you have a hard time getting out of the reality and getting into like the fantasy. And I know for me, like, it took me a while to really get into the mirror work, because I felt like it was stupid to talk to myself. Like, I was just like, this is dumb. Like, why am I going to talk to myself? Like, this is stupid. But once I started doing it and had a practice of doing it, like, I felt so much better. I walked more confidently. I spoke more confidently. Like, I started to notice even like the slight changes in my body. When I talked nice to my body and when I was really loving to my body, I noticed that it worked. Affirmations. I know a lot of you hear about affirmations and some of you just don't really understand it, but the best thing that I can say is to write your affirmations down or speak them into like a voice note. So if you can get on your phone and get a voice recorder or whatever, be nice to yourself, or you just speak out like into the universe. So if you have a hard time with money and you have a hard time saying that I'm a money magnet, you could just say wealth and success, wealth and success. That triggers in your mind like wealth and success, but it doesn't amplify it just to you, because I know a lot of us do have issues with talking straight to ourselves because we see our reality and we're like, that's not at all what I'm talking about. But that does help. So speaking with affirmations, if you want to do them not like specific to you, that would be helpful if you have a hard time with that. But also speaking in the now. So not saying I will own a home in this high-end neighborhood, saying I do own a home. I am thankful for my home in this area. Speaking as if in your affirmations is like huge, huge, huge. Also, speaking in your affirmations as you are, like the mirror work, I'm beautiful, I'm funny, I'm charming, I have a lot of dating options, I am a genius. Whatever you want to happen and come to you and what you really want to be like, that's where you start with your mirror work and affirmations. Also, looking at some celebrities or who you idolize, if that's family members, what do you idolize about them? What is the characteristics that you love about them? Those are things that you're wanting for yourself. So hone in on those and say, you know, like if you love Rihanna and you love how confident she is, you say, I'm confident, I am secure in myself, I walk like I'm confident. And you say those things, and after a while your mind starts to really take in on that, and you're walking upright, you are going out, you're being spontaneous, you're being adventurous, you're speaking to people, you're making eye contact with people. This work really does work if you take the time to do it. So that's my number one thing for keeping my confidence boosted. Number two, I take goddess baths. So if you guys are not familiar with the goddess bath, it is just a beautiful bath where you are honoring the goddess in you, or you are honoring a goddess that you connect with. So there's like Oshun and there's Isis. A lot of people go to Oshun because Oshun is like the holy grail of feminine goddess energy. So with the goddess bath, you know, you put your rose petals in your bath, you put flowers around your bath, you light candles, you have a glass of wine, you have some soft playing music, you have really good smelling bath soap. Like, you just hone that goddess energy in, and you call in that energy of Oshun. You call in that energy of Isis when you're spending time in your goddess bath. That time needs to be uninterrupted, and it needs to be just for you, and you need to hone in that goddess energy, because everybody has it. We all have that goddess energy. And when you spend that time honing in on that, even calling in those goddesses, will make you feel so much better when you get out. You will sleep like a baby. I do a goddess bath, I want to say probably once a week, maybe two if I'm having a rough week, but I always make sure to take that time to do that goddess bath for myself, because it is something that makes me feel really, really amazing, and it lifts my vibrations no matter when I do it. Third, I use goddess oils. So this here is the Angels with Fran Goddess Glow Oil. Now, it works and it smells amazing. So I use it, I put a little bit on my hands and I rub it in on my hands and I smell it. Then what I do is I start to rub it towards me, because the affirmations and the goddess energy that I'm wanting to hone in, I want it to come to me. So I rub it up to me so that it's coming to me. And let me tell you, when I put that on, like the first time I tried it was, I was in Jamaica last year, and I was just not in the mood. I really didn't want to be bothered, and my energy was low. So I used some of the Goddess Glow oil, and I stepped out of my room and everybody's looking at me. I'm having conversations with people, they're speaking, people are friendly, they're nice, and it totally lifts my mood. Like, I don't know what she puts in it, but it is amazing, and it really does work. And it works not only for the people around you, but it works for yourself, because you're vibrating that energy, you're vibrating that goddess energy. You're like, yes, I can do it, and I'm happy, and I know it, and I'm beautiful, and people love me, and I'm just getting all of this interaction. Like, it really, sorry guys, my cat keeps hitting the freaking ring light, so if it's shaking, I'm sorry. But it makes you feel amazing. Like, you feel so good, and it's, like I said, it smells amazing, it works. I will link it below, because everybody should try it. It's amazing, it's dynamic. 4, big one, big one in raising your confidence: stay away from negative people. I know we hear it all the time, but it is huge. If you have friends that are negative, you have coworkers that are negative, you have family members that are negative, you follow social media pages that are negative, that stuff seeps into you. Like, if you are with somebody all the time and they have a lot of negative self-talk, that stuff is going into your subconscious. It's just like the affirmations, but it's working against you instead of for you. So if you don't want to cut off those connections with those people, try limiting that time that you spend with those people. If they are open-minded, try helping them out with their self-talk. Try helping them out with some affirmations. If you record your affirmations out and they're generalized enough, send them to them so that maybe they can be helped with their mindset. However, there are some people who don't want to change and don't believe there's anything wrong with them, and you can't really help that. All you can do is love those people from a distance. But when you're working on your confidence in yourself, the best thing you can do is fill your mind with positivity only and limit the interactions that you have with people who tend to talk negative, because it doesn't do anybody any good. Number 5. So this is something that I do for sure. I know I've told you guys that I do this a lot, and it is pampering myself. So I go to the spa, I go to the gym, I get my hair, nails, feet done. I take time to put my makeup on. I shop. I spend time taking care of me. We have kids, we have husbands, we have a lot of stuff that we cater to and take care of, but we tend to neglect ourselves. So I spend a lot of time pampering myself, and I spend a lot of time doing what I love to do. So whether that is going to the beach and laying out, or it is laying out by the pool, or spending time, in nature, reading a good book, watching something that's really funny to me, time just doing things that I love to do, definitely will raise your vibration, and it will definitely raise your confidence. Like when you take that time for yourself and you're not running like on a thread, like you totally notice a difference. Like taking care of yourself is not overrated. I would tell that to any man, woman, anybody. Taking care of yourself is not overrated. Get it through your head. Like that is okay to take care of you, because you are all you got and you cannot pour from an empty cup. So how can you take care of your husband or take care of your kids if you have not taken care of yourself first? Like you have to do that. Pamper yourself. Find out what you love to do. Even if you don't do it as often, take one day out of the month and just declare that your day where you just pamper yourself. I'm telling you, when I started to do that and take care of myself, eating better, going to the spa, going to the gym, taking care of myself boosted my confidence like to 100. Like when I take care of myself and I get myself together, nothing can stop me. I feel motivated, I feel inspired, and I am ready to go. So that keeps my confidence really, really high. So those are the 5 things that I do to boost my confidence. I'm sure there's more, but those were the 5 things I could think of off the top of my head. But take time. It takes time. It does not happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. But I guarantee that if you at least try 1 to 2 things on this list, you will notice a difference in yourself. You will notice a difference in your look, and people will notice a difference. People will notice. I'm telling you. So take that time, work on your confidence, boost yourself, hype yourself, because if nobody else hypes you, you gotta hype you, and the biggest thing that people say is fake it till you make it. It is not a lie. Even if you are not the most confident, but when you get out there and you get out in them streets and people see you, they better not be able to tell you nothing. So get your confidence, work on it, hone it, take time for it. Even if you got to get up early to do your mirror work and affirmations and take care of yourself, do it, because you are important and you matter, and you want some bomb ass confidence, right? I know I do. So get to it. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments, you know where to find me, AsiaRayCosmetics@gmail.com or Asia Ray Cosmetics on all of my social media. And until next time, guys, I look forward to talking to you guys and look forward to seeing how your confidence is boosted. I love you, and peace out.